My name is James King. I'm a graduate teaching assistant here at the Geographic Information Systems and Technologies program. Well, I did my undergrad here and got my undergraduate degree in geography. And I knew that I wanted to keep going. I knew that I wanted to keep continuing in the field, and I found that to continue with the field of geography, getting a deeper knowledge of the software and the industry standards was very important. And the moment I realized that Jacksonville offered a program for this, it was a shoo-in. When it comes to the field of geography and GIS, there's nothing you can't do with it. In our department, I find that the people that I work with, we all study various different things, and it can be applied to almost anything. Having a knowledge of geospatial technologies is one of the most useful tools you can take into many different fields of study. For me, I do space. We have people who do things from water and waste management to drones to a variety of different things. There's not a single field I can think of that you can't apply the GIS technologies to. And it would make it a lot easier to not only get hired or brought into a field, but also help to ensure that you stay relevant in the field and are understanding where the current technologies that we're working with are at the moment. When I hit the grad program here, we got into taking like advanced GIS classes with Dr. C. Dr. Chenoweth is very good and again is another fountain of knowledge, someone who has gotten a lot of information throughout the last 20, 30 years in the field, and is someone who I've often had moments where in the program been like, hey, Dr. C, listen, can you help me? Can you give me some assistance here? I'm stuck. And I feel like there's always something new that we're trying out, always something different with ArcPro. A lot of what I find is data that's collected from different probes in space. So a lot of my research has been done around Ceres and Vesta, which are two extraplanetary bodies that exist in the asteroid belt. And Ceres and Vesta are pretty renowned for their size, actually. They're one of the largest, two of the largest bodies in our solar system. So a lot of the data that I get was from a Dawn mission that was launched by NASA back in '06. And the Dawn mission gave me a lot of data that came from this satellite. And the pictures that it sent back were of various different bands collected from RGB, infrared, near infrared, and so on, even into the ultraviolet. So I got some very good data that I can then put into ERDAS and start to get a better look at the surface of Ceres and Vesta. And it gave me a pretty decent insight into a lot of the history of the asteroid itself, a lot of what goes on the surface. We have a very tight-knit department. We are on, because the graduate program here is so new, we have a very small amount of students still. We're still growing. The first cohort that I came in with was 4 students. We were the very first in the program. And it made it very easy for us to work with many of the different professors here that we were able to go to them and be like, hey, can you assist us? And that's been department-wide. Very helpful the entire way through the department. Very close and willing to work with us.